Hi everyone. I thought I'd sit and paint a bit, so just recording my thoughts while doing that. Usually, a lot of my students ask, "How do you start painting?" So, what I usually say to them is, "Don't worry, just go with the flow. Don't worry about the quality of paper, whether or not you have the right brushes, the different types of brushes, different paint, right? Just go for it. Just enjoy the process, and as you grow, you'll get to know intuitively how to paint what you are imagining. Of course, there are a lot of skills that you require and that you will acquire while painting as a process. One way is to go with a goal in mind where there is one particular painting and you want to paint that and try to get the skills to paint that one painting, and so on. Or the other way is like the academic way, learn from the foundation, get to know the basics, a lot of line work, stroke work, washes, wet on wet, a lot of techniques that you learn, and then go ahead and start utilizing those for painting. A lot of practice is also required. Well, let me just paint while I'm talking. So this is my regular palette. It is like a war zone. But yeah, that's how I usually keep it. I usually utilize every bit of the color in different parts. Some may say it is not the right way, it is the right way, but as long as you get the result that you need, I don't think there's any right or wrong way. As I was saying, so you'll see that a lot of practice is required whenever you need to whenever you join an academic course, and the idea is to practice and skills, and which is right, but also it is quite important to not lose that independent streak, while going ahead and going through the academic way of doing. Because if somebody gets taught that this is the way you need to do it, and then you get stuck with the right way of doing it, and a lot of fun that comes along the way of doing it without worrying whether it's the right way or wrong way, that kind of goes out of the window, right? So don't think too much. Take out your brush, your pens, your art material, whatever you have, and go for it. Doesn't matter whether it is coming out right initially or whether it gives you the effect that you want. It doesn't matter. It's all right, because at the end of the day, by the time you do that once, you would have added another reference onto your existing experience. Like, for example, if I had to paint a tree now, then because I've been painting for quite some time, the amount of reference that I would have, or the amount of times that I would have painted trees, would give me an idea of what is the kind of tree that I'm trying to paint, what strokes are needed, kind of intuitively. So that way, increase the amount of references that you have by painting as much as you can. Enjoy the paintings that you do. Don't worry if they're coming right or wrong, because after a point, all these errors will actually help out when you need to do serious stuff, and when you go out with a goal of painting a particular picture, you will automatically have these things as a reference. So don't worry too much about initially. This is initially when you're trying to paint. Don't worry too much if it is the right thing, if it is not the right thing. Why am I not getting it exactly correct, like what I have in my mind, right? What I want to paint. A lot of the things is over. A lot of the issues initially is basically overthinking of is it coming well or not. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's what I usually tell my students. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's okay. It's okay if it is not coming out right initially, right? It's alright, because as you do more, you will get more confidence in what you do, and then even if it is a mistake, right? Like this, let's say there's a water spill, you would be able to give it a twist in your own style. That's alright. So it's okay. It's okay to kind of find your own path and not worry about being correct all the time. Because in art, I feel there is no right or wrong way. There are skills. There are different ways of using skills, certain skills, but more often than not, it's an expression of yourself. So who can call one form of expression wrong and another form of expression correct? That is how I feel we should look at it. Because if you look at it that way, to the classical painters, Picasso would have been, blot in the name of art, right? But we know how that turned out, right? So art is always about expression and finding different means of expressing yourself, and you can do it in your own style, right? You don't worry too much about how you get it. Alright, with that I think I should end. It's been good putting this out. And do let me know what your thoughts are on the same, because from what I've seen, once you learn the right way to do something, then you will never you lose that. I'm not saying everybody does, this is just my opinion. You kind of get conditioned to do it the right way all the time, so it becomes very hard to kind of break that box and look outside. So what are your thoughts? Let me know. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you had fun. Regular paper, regular water, a regular brush, and just some random strokes, right? So practice is all it takes. Go ahead, give it a shot. It might take you a couple of times. For some it might be very easy, for some it might to wrap their heads around how to paint may take some time, but the idea is to just get that brush to paint and water and onto the page. And the more you do it, the more you will see the paintings become better and better. With that, take care. I'm signing off. Have a great day. Bye-bye.